Terraform security risks. Terraform converts text files into real infrastructure changes. Terraform receives permissions from cloud credentials, not from Terraform itself. Any user who can modify Terraform code can indirectly influence cloud resources. Any user who can access Terraform state can potentially discover sensitive infrastructure data. Infrastructure becomes an extension of identity and access management. Security failures usually originate from trust boundaries around code, credentials, and state. Terraform executes AWS API calls using the permissions attached to its credentials. Broad permissions allow Terraform to modify unrelated resources. A compromised workstation inherits the same permissions as the Terraform execution role. Least privilege reduces the number of resources exposed during credential theft. Permission scope determines the maximum possible damage after compromise. Terraform state records resource attributes after deployment. Resource values often appear inside state files even after infrastructure creation completes. Local state files inherit the security posture of the developer workstation. State theft can expose credentials, internal identifiers, and infrastructure relationships. Protecting infrastructure requires protecting state with equal priority. Git repositories preserve every committed secret through history. Removing a secret from current code does not remove historical exposure. Terraform treats hard-coded secrets as configuration data. Secret rotation becomes mandatory after repository exposure. Secrets should be retrieved from dedicated secret management systems. Submarine crews never stored cryptographic material beside operational procedures. Compromise of one compartment must not expose every mission dependency. Infrastructure follows the same principle. Terraform plans reveal intended resource changes before execution. Direct applies bypass peer review opportunities. Human review catches logic errors that policy engines cannot always detect. Change visibility reduces accidental privilege escalation. Review processes create accountability for infrastructure modification. Terraform modules execute with the same permissions as the parent configuration. A module can create resources the operator never intended. Third-party code extends the attack surface of infrastructure deployments. Module review establishes what resources may be created before execution. Trusting a module means trusting every resource definition inside it. Terraform compares configuration against state to determine actions. Modified state changes Terraform's understanding of reality. State corruption can trigger unexpected resource replacement or deletion. Access controls prevent unauthorized manipulation of infrastructure history. Infrastructure accuracy depends on state integrity. Least privileged IAM limits credential misuse. Protected state storage reduces information disclosure. Secret managers remove sensitive values from code repositories. Peer review detects unsafe infrastructure changes before deployment. Trusted modules reduce supply chain exposure. Multiple controls compensate when a single control fails.